What up?
Oh yeah. Sports time zone in this thing. We just gonna wait a little bit, let a few more people get in here. Y'all go grab a drink, whatever y'all need to do. Check out the sounds of Q the Beat. DJ that thing, Q. I'm gonna let Q DJ that thing for a minute. Run some of your tracks, Q.
Play some of the tracks. Hey, we got to get the 2 tracks from our other stream that your boy made.
Oh yeah, the one from it's on Restream.
Yeah. They just played a little background music.
In the meantime, while y'all getting situated, y'all hit the like and share and all that. And follow on IG SportsTime_zone. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Your boy got the virtual background today. I'm doing it different. My Heat done pissed me off. The Miami Heat pissed me off. So right now, I ain't got the logo behind me. We tanking right now. I got the hat, y'all. I mean, at least so Heat Nation, I hear y'all now. But why you gonna turn your back on your team? I ain't turning my back on my team. I'm just keeping it a buck. We trash right now.
Hey,
I don't deserve to be behind me.
There we go.
It's easy. Hey, let me share these links real quick. Y'all get situated. We about to run it in a second. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe while we get situated. Y'all do that. All that.
Wait, we live?
Oh yeah, we live. Well, we waiting for more people to come in, OTZ. It's all good. We straight.
I don't like seeing that live. We still live.
We always live.
You never know. We always gonna be live.
I don't lie. Y'all just got me walking in here.
That's what we do. Hey, we ain't got too many people in here yet, so you can relax, TZ. It's all good. I guess we got a couple now, so let me share this to one more place. We gonna do this right. Y'all like and share, subscribe, and all the blood clot thing right now too. We need all of that.
Follow on IG at SportsTime_zone. Get that shit right.
Make sure y'all do it. Come on, y'all. We need more people than 2. We have wasted a couple more people get in here. We trying to run the numbers up today, baby. We live. Yeah. Hey, that beat thumping.
You know what it is? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yellow.
Don't jump on it.
Jello. Mellow. I'm a hello. Hello. Girl. Hello.
Hey. On the freestyling thing.
Yeah. All right, yo, we about to run it. Let's just run the blood clot thing. I'm assuming everybody gonna be in here. So
blood clot thing.
Meantime, in between time, yo. Oh, that's the one right there. Yo, this is the Sports Time Zone, ladies and gentlemen. We in this thing. Yours truly, Brother Noom Sid, with my man TZ Dave. Holla at the people, TZ. You back in the building.
TZ Dave here. What's going on? I miss y'all Sports Time Zone. You know how we is, man. We back. We miss y'all. We on the road to 3K, man. We appreciate all the love, all the support, man. Keep running this up. Hit the like, share, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We need all that. Get us going, man. Road to 3K.
We on the road to 3K. That's what we doing, yo. Cue the beat. What's good?
What's good? Ready to be in the place, which is here, Sports Time Zone. Let's get it, man. Y'all do the thing. Follow us on IG, SportsTime_zone. Let's get it.
Tell them that's what they got to do. Follow us on SportsTime_zone, ladies and gentlemen. We on the road to 3K. We almost there. We right there knocking on the door for 3,000 subscribers, so make sure y'all get us there. Also, I want to send a special salute and shout out to KE Creations, to BossyLLC.com, SammyTreats.com, Billionaire Society LLC, Y'all already know the vibes on that. Yo, Women's History Month. Shout out to all the women. You know, we always want to show love to all of the ladies. So shout out to the ladies for Women's History Month. We got a dope show lined up. That's what's up, Q to B. Yo, I want to say this too. The opinions that we express on the Sports Time Zone are our opinions. The opinions of our guests do not reflect Sports Time Zone. We just talking ish. Y'all see what it is right there. So somebody say something that's offensive to you. Hey, it just might not be for you, but this is why we here. But yo, so we're going to jump right in. So we got a couple of different topics that we're going to get into. First and foremost, we got LeBron James and his situation with Stephen A. Smith. I know a lot of y'all seen that. We also going to talk about a little bit about the situation with the young lady from, was it Norcom High School, and the track and field athlete who bust the other girl upside the head with a baton, which is crazy. Hitting somebody upside the head with a baton is wild. We gonna
running on the track though is crazy. That's the crazy thing. Like we running like on the track. What's going on? Our whole show crap.
She said it was an accident. I don't know how much of an accident it was, but we're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk a little bit about the NFL trades, also some moves that happened in the NFL. Just overall, we got some good vibes today, so we're gonna get right into it. So let's just start this thing off. We're going to start off with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith, man. So for those of y'all who don't know what happened, LeBron James, before a game that the Lakers were scheduled to play, Stephen A. Smith, who works for ESPN, was sitting courtside waiting to just watch the game. LeBron James walks up to Stephen A. Smith, walks up and gets chest to chest, face to face with Stephen A. and start going in on him. Talking about keep my son name out your mouth. Don't, watch your mouth about my son. Don't F with my son. He's going off. So you can see how close he is right there to Stephen A. LeBron looked like he wanted to fire off. You see him TZ. He looked like he was about
to ready for that. He ready for that one-on-one already.
He trying to fire off on Stephen A. and going off, but in Stephen A.'s defense, he stood his ground. Stephen A. don't look like he was backing down. He wasn't holding his head down or nothing. He stood there and he was taking it. But so apparently what this was all about, Stephen A. Smith reports on basketball. He reports on ESPN about the NBA, about players, about whatever's going on. LeBron James did not like some of the things that Stephen A. was saying about his son's gameplay, or LeBron's decision to force his son into a Laker active roster. Now, of course, Bronny, he ain't been playing too well. The couple of minutes that he does get in the NBA, he has not been playing that well. I don't even know what his numbers are, but I think he averaging 0.5 points a game or something crazy like that. It's real bad. So I guess there's a couple of things that I want to say about this, and then I'm going to let TZ and Q take off on this. And I did this on my morning walks with Noomsy as well. LeBron could have did this so many different ways. LeBron could have called him or say, hey, I need to speak with you. He could have texted him. He could have did anything except for created a scene like that. Bronny is a grown man. He's an adult. And he's also a pro athlete. So he's subject to criticism. So, and Stephen A. made a good point. Look, Bronny is scrutinized a lot because he's LeBron's son, but he's also getting special privileges because he's LeBron's son. So you got to take the good with the bad. You can't just take all of the good praise, but then when somebody criticizes you, now all of a sudden don't say nothing about my son. You can't talk about my son. Keep my son's name out your mouth and all that. Come on, man. You're not even about that life. So my question, TZ Dave, to you, when you saw this, do you think LeBron was justified for coming at Stephen A. like that? What was your opinion on that?
I feel like it was the approach that kind of probably what threw Stephen A. off, because I don't think Stephen A. really thought LeBron was gonna walk up to him during that game. So he probably think he was thinking about it.
Definitely not.
And Bron just really walked right down on him and got the cutting up like my son with the whoop him out his mouth. I don't want you saying that. It's my son, blah, 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 all that. And the way Stephen A was saying it was like he respected him because LeBron coming to him as a father, you know what I'm saying? Like, want to be there for his son, let him know like how he was talking down on his son. But I mean, he could get in contact with Stephen A. He ain't had to come in like put him on blast like that, especially in LA. You know, LA nosy and everybody paying attention. They recording like that in seconds. So that kind of pushed it up another notch. So it's over now.
It almost looked
like how we grow response.
Yeah, it almost looked like Bron was doing it like that on purpose, though. Like, Q, you don't think like by him doing it right there, right before the game, LeBron can't say, "Oh, I didn't think nobody was watching." You're LeBron James, and you standing in front of Stephen A. Smith going in on him right before a game. So do you think a lot of this was for attention? Do you think LeBron wanted that attention on that situation?
I feel like, yeah, he did it kind of like, well, since you be talking trash about my son on TV, I'm gonna come at you towards, the same. I'm gonna bring the same energy, pretty much. I'm gonna come at you just like this on TV and try to embarrass you. So I think, he did it on purpose.
But this is typical LeBron because we all know LeBron likes to make a scene. He wants attention on himself. He wants to. And again, I don't want no smoke with no Laker fan. No disrespect, Q. No disrespect to any of the Laker fans that's watching. It's not even about that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Stephen A. got a job to do, just like everybody else. We all got jobs to do.
That's and he don't shy away from talking about any player. Like he gonna say what he want to say. But that's his job, though. His job is to critique sports players, and that's all he did. He didn't even really say nothing bad. But he said, LeBron said he was mad because he said I'm gonna come at you like from father to father type stuff. He said LeBron was mad that he put that part in it.
So TZ, if Frank Vogel ran up on you in the middle of the Waffle House or something like that and was like, "Yo, so how you gonna put me on? How you gonna have me on Deuce's coach and get all up in your face like that?" And Frank Vogel check you like that. How would you respond to Frank Vogel, TZ?
Oh, but Frank Vogel, I was just doing my job, man. You know, I got a thing for these coaches. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of there. So don't take it personal. They been saying it on TV. Stephen A. and them been saying that. You know what I'm saying? All the coaches in LA, the whole LA team knew that he was about to get fired. So, hey, man, I'm just doing my job. Nothing personal, man. Frank Vogel, I wish you the best on your next whatever next coaching team come up next for you. So
hey Q, run those chats real quick. What they talking about in the chats?
Wrong place, wrong time.
I agree, Shatavia. Wrong place, wrong time. I don't think that was the right place for that.
LeBron's job is to protect his family.
I get it.
Dude, that's why he came down. I say he came to Stephen A. as a father, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let it
be. From a coach, think about this though. From a coach's perspective,
his son is a full adult male as a professional athlete in the NBA. NBA. Let me ask you this: Unleash the Champion. Let me ask you this: was Stephen A. just not supposed to say anything negative about Bronny just because that's his son? I mean, even though he has a job to do, if his son is not playing well, he's got to say he's not playing well. And LeBron don't like that. So is that right? So he got to bite his tongue when it comes to LeBron just because it's LeBron? Like, I'm not understanding. I understand protecting your family, but you put your son in that position. You put him in that position. He wouldn't be in the NBA if it wasn't for you. Because
especially on the Lakers.
Exactly. They was not going to draft Bronny. The only reason they drafted him is because LeBron forced them to. And now that he did, he don't like the attention that his son is getting for not performing well. So I don't know. I don't get that. I'm not really, I get what you're saying with protecting your family, but I just don't agree with the way that it was handled and the way that it went down. He could have handled it much better than that. And she says, no, everyone has a job to do. Both men are doing their jobs. So both men are doing their jobs. Okay. So I'm with that. I definitely agree. Both men did their jobs. I just don't think LeBron should have done it that way. LeBron could have LeBron could have even walked up to Stephen A and said, look, I need to holler at you after the game. Or let's go over to the side. But the way he did it, that just looked a little bit like, okay, I want the attention. Like Q said, you talk about my son on national TV, so I want to talk to you in front of everybody in this arena and make the biggest scene that I can possibly make about this. So that's my issue with it. Not the fact that he had words, but the fact of how he did it. So yeah, but not feeling that type of foolishness, LeBron. LeBron got to hold that L. Laker Nation, Q to beat. Y'all got to kind of hold a little bit of that L, man. Being a Laker fan.
Man, that's LeBron, man. He can go there on his own.
LeBron play for your team, though. So yeah, you gotta pick up a little piece of that L as well. But we ain't gonna spend too much time on that. But I agree with you, TZ. Everybody was doing what they were supposed to do. I just think LeBron handled it the wrong way. Now,
wrong way.
Let's move on to the next subject. Now, this next topic, this is a hot topic right now. We're going to move over to high school track and field, ladies and gentlemen. I know we don't talk too much about high school track and field, but this particular story is one that we absolutely have to cover. Now, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Alayla Everett from Norcom High School in Virginia. Alayla Everett from Norcom High School in Virginia during a track and field relay race hit another runner, Kayleen Tucker, upside the head with a baton and gave the girl a concussion. Put her on the ground and gave her a concussion and kept running. And I don't even mean to laugh because it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you hit somebody upside their head with a baton, and that's serious. But crazy. I don't know. Now, days went by and nothing was said. And then out of the blue, Alayla Everett, the young lady who actually bust her upside their head with a baton. Thank you for that clip, Q, because I want us to really look at this. She gave a reason or her response to what happened. Y'all take a quick listen. Q, go ahead and run it. Run the interview.
Hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. I know my intentions.
Hold up, I would never mute that real quick. Mute it, but let it keep running. Mute it, but keep it running. Now,
get your ass.
Hold
You
up.
gonna beat me?
She said, "Hold on, man." I don't mean. She said it rolled up her back.
Look, oh girl.
How does a baton?
How can your ass down?
So this what it looked like to me.
All right, bad.
Y'all wrong, yo. This what it looked like to me, yo. Okay, the young lady, Kayleen Tucker, started passing up Alayla Everett, and once she passed her, I don't know what clicked in Alayla's head or in her mind, but she like, oh, she finna pass me. She reached back. She reaches.
Hey, that first one looked crazy.
Hold up. She reaches back and she busts the girl upside the head.
She disqualified already. She disqualified.
Now, what she just said was that she slipped. She said, I tripped, and then the baton rolled up her back. I don't know.
Knock you down.
And I know what y'all saying right now. But Noopsy, these are children. This is a girl. This is not. Yo, let me tell you something. If that's my child getting hit upside the head with a baton, it's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing, and it may not be. It's not gonna necessarily be towards the young lady, but I'm gonna have to see her parent. Her parent is gonna have to see me. Her parent gonna smell my cologne, and it's Issey Miyake because I do not play. Like rest in peace, Pimp C on that. But seriously though, on a serious note, you're watching this, and I'm gonna start with Q to beat because Q, you're a parent also, just like me. you got a daughter. You're watching your daughter in a track and field event. You're watching her pass another runner, and you're watching that runner cock back and bust her upside the head and keep running. Basically, just look at her and then keep on running like nothing happened. How do you respond to watching someone bust your daughter upside the head with a baton? Like, what's your energy at this point?
Ain't no response. You run on that track, I'm stopping the whole meet. I'm about to shut the meet down today, boy. You hit my daughter with a stick. I'm running on the field to the finish line. Ain't nobody finishing this race. Everybody disqualified because a nigga running on the track, and then I'm about to shut this whole track meet down.
That's wild. That's wild. And y'all drop in the comments too. How would y'all react in the comments? I want whoever's in the comments right now to drop in the comments how you would react watching your daughter get hit upside the head with a baton. TZ Dave, I know you don't have a daughter, you don't have kids and nothing like that, but somebody that you love, somebody that you care for is in a track race and you see her get bust upside the head with a blood clot baton. She'll give her a bust up her bomber clot and give her a big lashing upon her bomber clot. How you do that? Like, yo, and I see this too. Cousin Noomsy, I'm with you. That's a wrap too. But TZ, please, come down on this one. Let me know what's your energy if you see this happen, because you used to run track. So what's your energy?
Man, she kicked out the race after that. Immediately over. The race is over for her. But if I seen that, I wouldn't like. That's just bad sportsmanship, man. I never seen that in track history. Like,
and that's what I was going to ask you, TZ, because you ran track. So is it possible, the way that she explained it, is it possible for somebody to stumble, slip, roll the baton up someone's back, and then bust them upside the head? Is that possible? And Cousin Noomsy said she ran too. But is that even possible, TZ? Have you seen anything like that?
No, I haven't. And even if you try to like trip or something and like it look accident, like you like it just looks too like it was just on you to just
Q. Can you run it again, Q? Like, I just want to see it one more time because we got a couple of people who just came into the live.
Man.
Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that live share, like, share, subscribe. Also, hit us
now.
up.
What cousin Noomsy say?
Yeah, Cousin Noomsy say that she ran track too, and it would be curtains if that happened. And she also said, no, it's not possible for something to happen like that. So but for those of y'all at home that haven't seen this, y'all take a close look. Now watch, she reaches back, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the stumble?
Banging. She went meaty to the side.
Look at that, like right there. Freeze it. Thank you. That's where I wanted you to freeze it at. Because I'm going to blow up my screen because maybe I'm missing something. Because there's people that's saying that, okay, nah, she stumbled and tripped. Okay, so I'm looking. She reaches back. What? Yeah. Leave it right there. Right. Leave it right there. Come on, yo. It's going to be a lot of slow singing, bringing. If this was my daughter getting hit upside the head all the time. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. But that's wild, yo. And then look, she's crying. In the interview, she says, y'all are concerned. Yeah, she did get physically hurt, but what about my mental? Y'all not worrying about my mental? Yeah, it's got to be something mentally wrong for you to do something like that and then try to cover it. And then her parents are supporting her, of course. Yeah, of course, because if it's your kid, you're going to support your kid. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And I guarantee you, every one of y'all who see this, if that was your daughter, y'all would definitely want some type of justice. And I didn't hear her apologize in this interview. Did y'all hear her say, I apologize and nothing? She's just basically talking about her emotional well-being. She's getting death threats. She's getting called ghetto. She's getting called all these things, but not one lick of remorse for the young lady that she hit. So again, I know what y'all saying. Noomsy, she's a girl. Why are you coming down so hard on her? Because she's a girl who bust another girl upside the head with a baton. And if you condone that, thank you. Yo, I don't even know what else to say about that. I watched it a million times from a million different angles, but I have nothing else to say about that right now, y'all. Done chat about that. But yeah, y'all keep them comments going on that subject. But we're gonna transition because the time is moving. Now, transferring over to the NFL. In the football world of things. And there was a lot going on in the NFL. There was a lot of trades. There's a lot of signings. There's a lot happening in the NFL. One of the things, cousin Noomsy, your New York Jets just acquired
Justin Fields.
Thank you. Justin Fields just got signed by the New York Jets. The Browns, the Cleveland Browns. Remember we was talking about Myles Garrett wanted a trade from the Cleveland Browns. But I'm telling you, the Cleveland Browns just threw the bag at Myles Garrett. The Browns, ching. Boy, I swear, they threw money at him like he's a dancer at a strip club on his first day. Like that, they gave him bread. So with all of these trades that just happened in the NFL, and these are just a couple of different things. With all the trades that happened, what do you see, TZ? What are some of the trades that stand out to you that you think is going to be a substantial trade that happened over these last couple of days or week?
I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm gonna start off with the Jets, see how the acquisition of Justin Fields, how that grows, especially with a new coach coming in. It's just for a matter of Justin Fields just putting it all together. We see he has the pass game, he has the run game.
Yeah.
It's just his decision making and turnovers and, you know what I'm saying, his accuracy on the ball.
4-2. He went 4-2 as a starter. That's not bad. Like that was actually pretty good. He went 4-2 as a starter with Pittsburgh. He was balling out. But to your credit, TZ, you did say that when Russell Wilson was right, he was going to get that job. And sure enough, when Russell Wilson got right, he took the job and never looked back. But it's not like Justin Fields lost the job. He didn't lose the job. It was more so of Russell Wilson. He came to Pittsburgh to start. He didn't come there to back up Justin Fields. So Tomlin was going to give him every opportunity to succeed, and he did. But now Justin Fields is in the Jets now. He's got an elite defense with something that he probably hasn't really had. I mean, Pittsburgh had a really, strong defense, but I think the Jets defense is probably the best defense he's ever had. So now there's really no excuse for you, Justin Fields. I love Justin Fields, but it ain't no excuse right now. Who else we got? There's a couple of other.
We got a lot of good signs.
I like Devontae. I like Devontae Adams too. The Rams.
Yeah, that's
okay. Talk about it, TZ. Devontae Adams to the Rams.
That's another weapon for Stafford, and they just lost Cooper Kupp, so it looks like he'll be the number 2. Him and Puka, that's nice.
That is nice. And the Rams were just in the playoffs.
Shotgun.
They were just in the playoffs last year, ladies and gentlemen. For those of y'all who don't know much about what we're talking about, a team that was already a playoff team just acquired a high-level wide receiver. And that is a big deal because now it's like the rich get richer. Tyrann Mathieu restructures his contract to stay with the Saints. There's just a lot. There's a whole lot there. The Browns signing Joe Tyrann. Yeah, full details. Daniel Jones signs with the Colts. Now, I'm sure the Giants are happy to get rid of Daniel Jones because Daniel Jones for a long time, he was probably the worst quarterback in the league for like the last couple of years. But now he's gone. I don't know why the Colts signed him. The Colts, maybe they need some insurance for their quarterback who's always hurt. Was it Richardson?
Yeah,
Richardson.
Richardson is always hurt.
It was Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm. Right, but that's expired. Cousin Noomsy said she agrees with you that was a good trade. So I'm with that too. Q to B, what do you see as something? What trade stands out to you, or a couple of trades that you see as like really substantial trades that happen in the NFL?
It's a lot of interesting stuff. I mean, going on. I like the Devontae trade. That was a real good trade for him. I'm still stuck on the Debo trade that happened earlier. That's gonna be good too. I mean, it's a lot of trades. Pretty much going on. Y'all picked up Westbrook Akine. That was good, big, bro. That was pretty good for y'all.
We needed that. We needed that. I still think we need more help in our secondary. The Miami Dolphins, I think we still need corners. We need guys who can defend the pass. And we also need an O-line. Yo, if Tua take one more concussion, I don't know if he going to get up.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I don't know. At this point, I thought Tua should have retired last year. We were saying that right here on the show. TZ said it. I said it. Q the Beat said it. Everybody said, yo, we think Tua need to retire. So I think this is the year the Dolphins might need to start looking at a quarterback. They might need to start looking at a quarterback. And either that or just go all in for your O-line. One of the two. Mm-hmm. So something's got to give there. But
you know, one thing that stood out to me was the Eagles, like, getting rid of their whole secondary. Like, I don't know what was up with that. Like, Slade gone, CJ Gardner gone.
The Eagles' weakness for a couple of years was their secondary. But last year, they were good.
Yeah.
The 49ers, they blew up their whole team.
Yeah, they rebuilding. They done.
I didn't think they were needing a rebuild, but somebody in the front office decided to just blow up the whole team. So the San Francisco 49ers that y'all see, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's going to be a while before the 49ers get back to where they were. This is a rebuild mode for the San Francisco 49ers. So
it was only where Debo's the only one gone so far.
Well, they got rid of it. Mitchell, they got rid of a lineman. They got rid of four dudes on five dudes on defense.
On offense. Like, I feel you though.
Yeah. But a lot of people on defense that were starters, they went and signed deals with other places.
That's an overhaul. The 49ers had a good defense, man.
Yeah, they were.
They had a good defense, but they just blew it all up.
Darius
Slade to the Steelers, man. So
we forgot the Steelers picked up what's we call too. So they gonna be good, man.
Yeah, the Steelers actually. Yeah, exactly.
They got AJ Brown
at Aaron Banks. So there's a lot of moves, y'all, in the NFL. For those of y'all football fans out there, y'all gotta. I mean, it's hard to keep up with all of the trades that just happened in the NFL, but it was a lot of them.
Y'all dropping who they got?
They say AJ Brown's won a Super Bowl. He ain't no way.
DK. They got DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
That's what they got.
DK Metcalf he's elite. He's an elite wide receiver, and they just picked him up off the ground like loose change. Like they just snatched him up like a loose change, which is wild to me that some of these players are even on the trading block. But it did happen. So y'all can look through those trades. Y'all can go on YouTube, y'all can go on Google and look up some of these trades and see where what did your team do? Because I think every team made some type of move. So y'all check out your own teams and see how y'all gonna be looking. The NFL draft is coming up in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna see who drafts who. I still think Cam Ward is gonna go before Shedeur Sanders, TZ. I still think so. I'm standing by that.
I think number one pick gonna be Travis Hunter.
I agree, but I guarantee you Cam goes before Shedeur.
Probably because Shedeur already said he wants to go to New York. So he basically saying no team pick me until New York picks me.
Let's see if Cleveland listens to him on that. Because I think Cleveland has a pick before New York, right?
I think so.
I don't know what the order is, but okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Now, shifting gears from football over to women's college basketball. This is March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. This is March Madness. This is the time where everybody starts filling out brackets. All of the college teams are in a tournament, and this tournament determines who is the national champion of college basketball. We've got a women's bracket and we've got a men's bracket. Now, for the women, some history was just made. The South Carolina women's Gamecocks They just won the SEC Conference Championship under their coach, Dawn Staley. Round of applause for Dawn Staley, first of all, cue the beat. If we can get round of applause for Dawn Staley. This is her 9th SEC championship. Am I right? Is that her 9th one now?
Mm-hmm.
Her 9th SEC championship, TZ Dave. Yo, this is why. Do you think this now puts Dawn Staley in like some of the all-time great women college basketball coaches? I know we got Gino Auriemma, we got Mulkey, we got who else? Dawn Staley. Honestly, I don't know if
I think she's number one in my book.
You put her at number one
on the women's side. Yeah, she achieved a lot already.
She has. And South Carolina, for the most part, they've been a number one seed like pretty much every season that she has coached them. Mm-hmm. Number one seed. There you go, Dawn Staley. I remember when Dawn Staley was in Team USA, the point guard for the Olympic basketball team. Man,
she was cold, man.
Yeah, she was. She really was. And we might have to make her.
I remember when Dawn Staley, was in Martin.
Oh yeah, she was.
Oh yeah, Martin. when they hoop 3-on-3.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, Dawn Staley is going to she's going to make an appearance as our history player of the week this week. So cue the beat. If you get a chance over there off to the side, see if you can, find a little Dawn Staley action for those of us or those of y'all who never really seen her play. But she was on Martin. I remember that episode. She crossed Martin over something serious. That was wild. That was real wild. But congratulations, Dawn Staley. Cousin Noomsy says absolutely. That's my girl. Yeah, Dawn Staley. I actually like them to win it all this year again. I think they win it all. What do you say, TZ?
Well, they're too dominant. I like them. Of course, I'm still rooting for Juju. Juju putting up unbelievable numbers.
Juju cold, man.
Yeah. And I like them South Carolina girls. I'm sorry.
I still don't count on UConn. UConn still one of them with Paige.
Those SoCal girls. Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good tournament.
I think it will be also. I definitely think so. This is crazy. We got chats coming in on a Facebook page. My man Damon Van Zant talking about Stephen A. Smith should have stole on LeBron.
Hey, we said the same thing. He should have. He should have open hand slapped that boy.
Brethren, real thing that yo. Hey, Stephen A. should have reached back because what is LeBron gonna do? Swing on Stephen A. back? Like LeBron, he got too much. Who got more to lose in that situation, Stephen A. or LeBron?
LeBron.
He
would have got rocked probably by that Morris. So Morris gonna rock him. He don't care. Morris.
You're right. Somebody would have stepped in and roughed
he was standing
Stephen
right
there. Stephen A. just signed that $100 million contract with ESPN, though. So Stephen A. probably feeling himself. He
got that couple
classes. Stephen A. taking kung fu classes. I seen Stephen A.
hooping. He been hooping.
I see him hooping.
He was with Lethal Shooter. He was working on this job with Lethal Shooter.
Real thing that, yo. But seriously, I like South Carolina to win it this year. I think they're gonna do it. I think they got the talent. I do like Juju, just like you do, TZ. But I think this might be Juju's last year in college. I think she's gonna go ahead and hit the league after this because they gotta play 2 seasons in college, or they gotta be 21 something. They have to be eligible to be in the draft, and in order to be eligible,
play 1 year. It's the same for men.
Nah, it's not the same for men, because if that's the case, Juju would have hit it last year. She would have been one and done.
She was just a freshman. Like, I wouldn't rush it. That's the thing. Some of these young players be rushing into the league. They want to get in the league too fast. Like, grow, develop, you know what I'm saying? Show some signs of that you can win and be a coachable player. And then that's how you grow and go to the WNBA. So
it says
you can have your own decision.
to be
I think
eligible,
they got to be played 2 years.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, to be eligible for the WNBA draft, you have to be 22 years old. So in the NBA, it's different than in the NBA. Like in the NBA, you just play a year in college and then you can bounce. But for women, you got to be 22. They're not taking no young little girls. You got to be of age. Boy, Juju with that updo bun, yo, that's all.
I love that.
You like the updo? You like?
I like that bun. She play like that. She play like that every game. She had that bun like that.
Hey, that's that number 12, man. Shout out number 12s.
Yeah, she even have it in her commercials. She got the updo bun in her commercial. I seen her State Farm, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there, and then she got the updo bun right there sitting on top of her head, and she's talking about insurance. So, shout out to Juju though. She's gonna be a force when she gets to the league. She's gonna definitely be a force. So shout out to Juju Smith. Hopefully we get to see her greatness going into the rest of the NCAA tournament. Oh man,
yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I think it's gonna be a really entertaining tournament. We're gonna all do our brackets. Like we're gonna have a men's bracket and we're gonna have a women's bracket. So y'all make sure if y'all haven't, y'all get y'all brackets ready because we're gonna be doing them right here live on the show and see who got it right.
Well, walk down your bracket with Sports Time Zone.
There you go, TZ. How was our brackets looking last year?
They was gone after the first games. Was everybody bracket was shattered. Too many upsets.
Just like that. So if y'all need to do multiple brackets, y'all need to do about 4-5 brackets. Then y'all do a few.
Put in your back end brackets.
It's gonna take all that, yo. Real talk. Oh man. Well, this was a good one, man. This is a good one. This now it comes to my favorite part of the show. This is the part of the show where we educate y'all a little bit and give y'all a little education on stuff that y'all might not have known about. I know earlier we just gave props to Dawn Staley as a coach, but a lot of y'all may not have seen Dawn Staley as a player. TZ did too, seeing her on Martin, crossover Martin. Me and Q the Beat saw her playing for Team USA and winning a gold medal. Yeah, and college. That's right. So our history player of the week is brought to you by yours truly, brother Noomsi, TZ Dave, Q the Beat, and here is Dawn Staley. Buckets. Hey, that hairstyle that Dawn got right there, that's a 90s. That's a late 80s, early 90s hairstyle. Like all the females had that hairstyle back in the day.
Yeah.
Like look how old that was the look, yo. Everybody with the bamboo ear. There she go. Look at
that TLC look.
We got the smallest one on court.
Say what?
Just stick to the river.
She the smallest one on court.
5'6", bro.
Look at that, getting up, 5'6".
And she could do it. She was tenacious. She played defense. She a floor general. She could get to the rim.
She did it all.
Yeah.
She had a nice little mini pull up. Like
that's the thing. Yeah, she was a point guard, but she could play off the ball too.
In your face. Yeah.
Yeah, that was wicked, dude. That was wicked.
Oh, yeah, she won the championship.
Right back up. Boom.
With the left, too.
With the left hand. Okay, now this one right here. Pause it, Q. Hold up. Look at the girl who's defending. She looks scared. Like, as soon as she seen Dawn, she like, whoa. See Dawn coming. Watch it. Watch her feet. Watch the feet shuffle with. Look at her. She don't know what to do. She just immediately went into her.
She giving up by 4 inches on every player.
Every place, yeah.
You see how she just bagging down into the post?
Did you see that
crossover? Excuse me, with the left hand.
That was filthy, TZ. That's how you played, TZ? When you played, you used to cross over like that?
Yeah, I like that left.
That left hand.
That left alive.
Hey, she supposed to hold up the left hand. Back in the day when you scored on somebody with your left, Shaq used to remember Cue the Beat when Shaq used to score with the left, he would run back up the court like this, looking at his left hand. He'd just be looking at it. Oh man.
Hey, but we ain't never seen a player play the whole game with their left hand, but they was right-handed.
But we seen Kobe shoot free throws with his left hand.
Man, that boy was balling with the left hand.
I don't think I've seen another player do that, like a right-handed player just purposely go up there and shoot free throws with the left. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Staley. Ladies and gentlemen, that's, again, one of the greatest elite women's basketball players ever.
She gonna go down as she went down already as the greatest player, but now she rewriting history and going down as, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest coaches. So like she doing this 2 times in, you know what I'm saying, different positions.
That's right. Arguably the best women's basketball coach. So, you know, a lot of people gonna be like, but Nimsy, what about Gino Auriemma? But I think it's kind of a cheat code for a man to be coaching women's basketball. Like and I'm not trying to be sexist. So before y'all start coming at me crazy, it's not even about that. I'm just saying Dawn Staley as a lady in a woman's sport and performing at that level as a player and as a coach, I've never seen anything like it before. So she is our history player of the week, and I'm proud of her. So Dawn Staley, y'all. Now, we've come to the wind down session, to the last couple of minutes of our show. And this is the time where we go around the world and we give our parting moments, our last 2-minute turn up, the 2-minute turn up. I'm going to start this thing off myself because I'm going to foreshadow this a little bit. We're going to talk about this a little bit more on tomorrow's show. But I do want to say this. One of the brothers from the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, I want to just send my condolences to the family of this young brother, this pledge that was actually killed in a hazing incident. Omega Psi Phi brothers that were initiating a pledge took turns punching this brother in the chest as hazing, as a way for him to get jumped into the fraternity. Mm-hmm. This brother suffered a cardiac arrest and passed away tragically. And the Omega Psi Phi big brother who actually delivered the blow and punched him in the chest is now facing, I believe, manslaughter charges. Rightfully so. I don't like to see brothers go to jail. I don't like to see that, especially, I also don't like to see brothers die at the hands of another brother. These guys are college students. This is not like Bloods and Crips or Vice Lords or gangbangers, but they treat it the same way. You got to get hazed and jumped into a fraternity in order for you to be accepted by a group of a bunch of people that all dress the same, look the same, dance the same, tattoos the same, do everything the same. That is a gang, ladies and gentlemen. And I know what y'all saying, but Nimsy, there's a lot of good things about fraternities. Yeah, well, hazing definitely ain't one of them. And now this fraternity has a black eye permanently. Now, this chapter of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, shame on y'all. Shame on all of you, especially the brother who delivered that murderous blow to his chest and took him out. So all I'm going to say about that is, I know fraternities have positive things that go along with them, but this hazing is crazy. Let this have been my son. Again, it's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my son is getting hazed to the point that he goes to the hospital or even worse, passes away. That's crazy. I mean, not going to make it with me or my family or anybody. So condolences to the family of the brother who passed away. And, I just wish the best. But we're going to touch a little bit more on that on tomorrow's show. So y'all lay around for that. That's all I got. TZ Dave, what you got for your 2 minutes? I see what you don't want to talk about is them Bucks last night. I see that.
It's getting to the nitty-gritty NBA season, man. It's about 2 or 3 weeks left in the regular season, man. We like 20 games left for certain teams, man. But for my Warriors, man, I appreciate how we fighting, man. We looking good, man. It's 12. We is 13 out of our last 14 games, man. Appreciate for the fight. I love it. Love the energy, man. Love how we just competing, man. Playing defense on this street. So let's keep it going. We 6. So right now we ain't got to play in, man. That's what's up. And my Bucks, man. Let's bounce back. We play the Lakers, man. Let's put our foot on their throats, man. Let's get back, man. Let's go. Warriors is 6, Bucks is 6, man. Let's go.
And by the way, you're welcome for Jimmy Butler. You're welcome because before we gave y'all Jimmy, y'all was looking bad. But congratulations on getting Jimmy. Cue the beat. Go ahead and take us home, my brother.
All right, everybody, y'all go out and check out the games. Recap on the games. We got some good games going on right now. We're gonna start doing the Who Y'all Got segment with NBA. We gotta start that, y'all. We gotta start picking our teams because it's gonna wind it down. And going through the list and picking y'all teams because this NBA is starting to heat up now. So it's gonna be exciting. We got the NBA, March Madness, everything is started. We got the Tyreek Hill and Noah. They gonna race. So a lot of exciting things coming up. So I'm just happy to be here to see sports at its best right now. Let's get it.
Let's get it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We got a special guest. Yanni Ma, a.k.a. the Fairy Plug Mother, will be joining us right here on the Sports Time Zone. We're going to chop this thing up, and we're going to have a whole lot of fire topics. If y'all think today's show is dope, tomorrow's show is going to be smoking. Trust me when I say
it.
Remember, put it on your calendar. March
27.
p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. Yours truly and TZ Dave and Q the Beat will be bringing y'all the Women's History Month special. Last year, it was dope. We had a panel of all ladies. We're going to have an all-women panel of guests. We're going to do the trivia one more time. We're going to talk about women's sports. We're going to talk about women's contribution to music, to show business and everything. So it's going to be a really dope show. March 27th. Set y'all reminders. Put it on y'all calendar because you don't want to miss it. You can even still go on YouTube and watch last year's Women's History Month episode, which was dope. Had a lot of fun. So make sure y'all tune in for that. But that's all we got for y'all for the day. I am yours truly, brother Numsi, for my man TZ Dave, my producer Q the Beat. Sports Time Zone, the only sports podcast bringing you 3 generations of sports takes. Once again, y'all know what it is. Hit that TZ before we go. Tell them what they need to do one more time.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. Follow us on SportsTime_Zone. Go to YouTube. Follow us.
Facebook, everything.
Hey, man. Facebook, TikTok, all that, man. Yes, sir. Sports Time Zone. We the biggest, the largest.
We in here. Y'all make sure y'all show love. SportsTime_Zone. We gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow on the flip side. And we are out.
Yo.